I was a kid of 4 and grew up in a pretty small town in Germany, just like about 400 people there. It's exactly the place where you want to grow up as a kid, you know. Your parents have no fear to let you run around, you know, like playing in the woods and so whatsoever. So I was a very energetic kid. When I picked up triathlon, it became a passion on the border to obsession, I would say. It definitely started like to take up my whole life basically. My dad, I think he always tried to not show me that he is like pretty proud when I was successful, because he always wanted me to, you know, feel like be loved no matter what the result at the race was. But I can definitely I always felt his excitement when I was doing good. My first ever triathlon was like a fitness triathlon organized by a health insurance company. And I was like super disappointed because it wasn't a real race. You start whenever you want, you go the distance, whatever you want, you know, and I thought like we are lining up and, you know, having a battle, and I was so underwhelmed. But it didn't took much longer, and then I had a real race, and that was exactly what I wanted to. Like, that was like my heart rate was like 180 even an hour before the start, you know, the excitement and everything. That was what I was looking for, yeah. Why do I love triathlon? I mean, this interview would take an hour to like explain every aspect of it, but at the end it all comes down to the level of freedom I enjoy with the sport. I can decide pretty much everything myself. When I think about motivation, the heart of those who are free, there beats the hardest, yeah. Excited. Excited about the Collins Cup is an understatement. I mean, obviously, I'm super excited about it, and it's really the next step in our sport. It's a combination about what makes our sport great, and for me, one of the things I was always sort of like missing was the team aspect. Being in the sport of triathlon for such a long time, it's definitely like the missing link for a really great sport, to be able to compete together with mates, with teammates. So therefore that's one of the major aspects for me. I'm proud to represent my country and represent Europe, that's for sure. And I mean, it always has been a healthy competition, you know, and there are basically two countries or regions you really want to beat, and I think Australia is always been a big rivalry with German athletes, and I mean, unfortunately there's not much quality there right now, so this will be a pretty easy thing to do, to like totally destroy them. I hope they have an extra camera, like probably a slower motorbike that can cover their faces when they lose the race. I hope they still have the finish line built up, you know, when they finish the race. And obviously the US, you know, I mean, there's always sports where the US have been absolutely kicking our butts. So now it's time to give back some of the favor, I guess. And I mean, not to be overconfident, but everything else than a win by like 15-20 minutes for Team Europe will be absolutely disappointing.